Welcome to Magazine World, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 traditional foods in Afghanistan.
Number 1, Kabuli Pulao. It is the national dish of Afghanistan. It is not famous even in Afghanistan, but every Afghan living outside of the country love to eat Kabuli Pulao anywhere they find it. It is cooked at every house as it is the part of their lives. Preparation of Kabuli Pulao is very easy. It is steamed rice with chops of raisins and carrot. It is often served with lamb. Other variants of pulao are also available in Afghanistan. People eat it with meat, vegetables or beans. Girls are taught to cook Kabuli Pulao before the marriage because it be considered a shame if she does not know cooking Kabuli Pulao. In the UAE, every Afghan restaurant has the Kabuli Pulao on their tables. The cashier of Al Afghan Al Kebab, Abdul Jabbar, says people across the world like Kabuli Pulao. We have Asian, Middle Eastern customers. The prices of the food in our restaurants are fair so people from every sphere of life can afford our food. Jabbar says that due to flexible prices and good quality of food, our business got spread all over the UAE. They have a wide range of restaurants in every state of the UAE. Arab locals are fan of eating Kabuli Pulao, so they come to have their dinner in our restaurants. Number 2, Kebabs. Lamb kebab is also one of the favorite foods of Afghans. Afghan kebab is mostly served with naan and rice. Lamb chops, ribs, kofta, ground beef, and chicken kebabs are served in good Kabul restaurants in the UAE. Chapli kebab and sekboti kebabs are consumed widely among the people belonging to every nationalities. Number 3, Saji kebab. Saji kebab is equally famous traditional food of Baloch and Pashtun population living in Afghanistan and Balochistan. It is made up of goat, sheep meat. Before putting the meat on steaks, rub some salt, lemon juice and black pepper on the meat. They do not use any cooking oil to cook Saji kebab, but white meat on the top of the steak which melts due to the heat and provides natural oil for kebab. Burn some dry woods at both sides of the meat. Put the steaks of the meat between the fire. Slowly and gradually the heat makes cook the saji. When the fire is turned into ashes, drag the ashes near the meat which makes it further delicious. It is cooked on special occasions such as Eid and wedding events. Number 4, Mantu, typical meat dumplings. Also known by other names like manto or manti, these are dumplings made from minced or ground meat and is a common street food. Because it is steamed, the cooking process is easier. This gluten-free dish is healthy and with a less oil content that makes it easier to digest. What does it taste like? The meat stuffing has an aroma that comes from the Afghan spices used to prepare it, while the thin outer layer that envelopes the filling also has a specific flavor. You should try this dish with the accompanying tomato and yogurt sauces, or with kurut or korut, a sour cheese from the Afghan cuisine. Number 5, Korma. Korma is also one of the very special dishes of Afghan. Korma is cooked twice a week in the kitchen. Fry the onions in the cooking oil, after that put required amount of tomatoes and make them cook for a while, then add meats, spices or vegetables to them. Shawarma, soups made of variety of items, are very popular in Afghanistan. These soups are locally known as shawarma. Number 6, Afghan breads. Usually, Afghans consume 4 types of breads. These breads are locally called naan, obi naan and lavash. Naan is made of wheat and is thin, long and oval-shaped. Obi naan is shaped like a disc and is thicker than naan. Lavash is very thin bread and used as plating for meats and stews. Kak bread is also famous in Baloch population. It is made up of wheat. They put a bowl-like stone on the fire. When it gets extremely hot, wrap the wet flour on the hot stone, then put it near the ashes. After some time, serve it. It will not be expired for more than a week. People cook it at picnics, arrival of special guests and cultural events. Number 7, rice dishes. Afghans put in plenty of time and effort to prepare their rice dishes. One popular rice dish is chalo. Chalo is fluffy white rice with each grain separated. The Afghans love to eat chalo with kormas. Number 8, fruits and nuts. Fresh and dried fruits are an inseparable part of Afghan food. Afghanistan produces high-quality fruits, particularly grapes, apricots, pomegranates, melons, plums and berries. Exceptional varieties of oranges also grow in Afghanistan. Melons of Mazar-e-Sharif, oranges of Jalalabad, grapes and pomegranates of Kandahar are famous. Number 9. Dairy products. The Afghans like dairy products like yogurt and lassi. Lassi is a sort of thin yogurt which is served with the lunch and dinner. It is also called desi sharab, urban drinking. Eating is uncompleted without having lassi with it. Number 10. Afghan jalebi, crispy sweet dessert dish. What is it? This is a famous Afghan dessert dish, but can also be consumed as a sweet snack. Primarily made from gram or all-purpose flour, and then dipped in thick sugar syrup, these are usually circular-shaped, forming a distinct motif. What does it taste like? Just fried jalebis or crispy? The sweet has a distinct flavor of the gram flour batter, and it tastes best when you bite it hot.